What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JD. We got the Suns, we got the Clippers. I'm wearing a referee's shirt because the referees were on one tonight, dishing out technical fouls like it's cotton candy. And without further ado, let's get straight into the highlights, starting with rocking the baby. You may not know what I'm talking about. I'm about to show you right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is in the second quarter. Bol Bol is defending Russell Westbrook. Let me show you what happens. This is rough, man. I feel bad for Bol Bol. Let's go.
Westbrook picked up by Bol Bol. Attacks him.
Oh, gives him that push. And tells to rock the baby. Listen to the announcers, though. Listen to the commentators. It gets worse.
Right there. Just enough space to get it up and in and put the baby to sleep and letting them know it's almost his bedtime.
Oh my God, that is rough. I felt so bad for Bol Bol, bro. God damn. Yeah, so that was rough in the second quarter, but I can tell you, Bol Bol stepped up after that. That must have fired him up because he did pretty well throughout the entire game. In fact, they kept him in the game, even going into the fourth quarter. That's not something that you typically see when you have Yusuf Nurkic being your top big man, but he wasn't doing as well. So Bol Bol stepped up and he did his thing. So let's get into the highlights, folks. Let's go. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the fourth quarter, and just for a little bit of context, the Suns did not lead at all throughout this entire game. In fact, it was essentially a blowout where they were down by essentially 30 points. At least that's what I was keeping track of. It was pretty rough. It was pretty bad at home. Kevin Durant is out yet again. Second game, he's out with, what is it called? Hamstring soreness. Like, come on now. So big three, we've only seen them twice, maybe three times this season. We haven't seen them longer than that so far. So now that Beal and Booker's in, Durant's taking care of himself. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and go through these highlights, man.
Can the Clippers take it away?
So Russell Westbrook jams it in. Bol Bol gives it over to Boris Diaw. I forgive me if I get the names wrong. I apologize for that. But that was easy for Josh Okogie to get the jam in. Boom, very easy. They just forgot about him. All good. There's Kawhi Leonard with the ball. This is Bol Bol defending him. So give Bol Bol some credit. He's young. He's going to figure it out. He's got to get his timing right, because what's happening with Bol Bol is that when he's going up against a Kawhi Leonard, when he's going up against the system, James Harden, I like to say that, they tend to take a step back. He doesn't get his timing right, and even though he's the tallest person out there, he keeps getting shot over and it keeps falling through. So Bol Bol is just going to take some practice. It's going to take some timing. He's getting better. Shout out to Bol Bol. He's hella over in Phoenix. He's doing this thing. So shout out to Bol Bol, man. For reals, we got to make sure we give some love to Bol Bol, bro. Shout out to Bol Bol. Yeah. Let's go. See, it's just a timing thing with Bol Bol. That wingspan, that should be an easy block. If that was Wembanyama, that's getting blocked. So it's just a timing thing. Bol Bol's got this. I have faith in Bol Bol, especially how he played in today's game. So shout out to him. So go, Bol Bol passes this out. So in this situation right here, even though this goes in, this is a good opportunity for Bol Bol to just go ahead and do his thing, you know. So got Bradley Beal. He misses the shot. Bol Bol with the bounce back, with the put back. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. See, he's good. So Zubac, look, it got blocked twice. That was a jump ball situation right there. That was pretty awesome. That was great defense by the Phoenix Suns, baby. So here we go. Kicks it out to Eric Gordon with the three-point shot. Thanks a lot, baby. Let's go. Bol Bol with the ball. He fakes it. He goes in against James Harden, kicks it out to Devin Booker with the step back three. Cheddar cheese, baby. Let's go. Yes, so Devin Booker with the ball. He drives it into the paint, shoots it. It goes in. Hell yeah. So here we go. Clippers with the ball. Powell gives it over to James Harden. He passes it back to Powell with the three-point shot. Goes in, unfortunately. So here we go. Devin Booker with the ball. He drives it up. It's a foul by Zubac. He just picks up his fifth personal foul by doing this. And then I see another great feature from Free Dawkins. Shout outs to Free Dawkins, baby. Anytime there's a foul call highlights, he shows you, he or they, I don't know who's running this stuff, they will show you if he makes a free throw during this process. So it goes in. That's very nice. So Kawhi Leonard with the ball. drives it in. He's driving it in. Kawhi Leonard makes it look easy peasy. 1, 2, 3 easy. So Devin Booker steps it out, gives it to Bradley Beal, gives it to Bol Bol with the 3-point shot. He's your big guy. And what's he do? He shoots it. It goes in, my friend. There it goes. Hell yeah. So the system with the ball. Bol Bol has it. See, here's another one. This is exactly what I'm talking about with Bol Bol. He gives James Harden too much space, and that gives him everything he needs to take that shot. And even though he's the tallest guy, it's not enough. It ain't happening. The timing's off. And I'm very, very thankful that they didn't call a foul. This could have easily gone a flagrant foul. Easily. But they didn't call it. And we'll talk about the referees in just a moment. But we'll keep this going. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. This game gets close, by the way. If you take a look at the scores, 128, 117, it's 11-point game. Now, you're sitting there like, oh, man, that's not close at all. But when you watch this game, and you notice they were down by like over 20 points throughout the entire game. They could not respond. Every time they tried to make any traction, the Clippers just kept coming back. They had an answer every single time. And I'm like, damn. This game is just like, oh. But then towards the end of the third, they started to come back. It got a little bit closer going into the fourth. We had a game, the beach house. I call the footprint sitters the beach house. Shout out to you, Steve Kerr. Yeah, they were getting into it, but unfortunately, they weren't able to get the job done tonight. And it was unfortunate, but it was still a good game overall. Here's Eric Gordon. He drives it in for an easy layup going in. We got a minute left. Devin Booker with the ball, passes out to Grayson Allen with the 3-point shot. It goes right in. That's right with the bang bangs. There we go. Kawhi Leonard being double handled. It gets missed, but that's okay. No one's over there to defend, which is kind of weird. I was like, what's up with the spacing here? Why is there only Booker and Gordon? Like, why is Bol Bol at the corner? Like, what's going on here? This weird switching, but that's all good. With 18 seconds left in the game, basically it. It's basically it. Couldn't even take the final shot. Thanks a lot. Is what it is, folks. This is the channel right here. Free Dawkins. Make sure you check out Free Dawkins, a great channel. Shout outs to them for putting this together and doing it pretty quickly. Shout outs to them. I don't know what their system is. I want to get a drink of that Kool-Aid for sure. Shout outs to them, man. Shout outs to Free Dawkins. Yes, indeed. All right. So as we were talking about towards the end, Kevin Durant is still out with a hamstring soreness. Not sure what's going on with that, but hopefully he recovers quickly. We need to be 3 out there. We are seeing some good things. We're seeing Bol Bol stepping up. When Yusuf Nurkic is struggling, Bol Bol's out there to cover. I did find it interesting that Drew Eubanks is he did play today, but he's not in rotation as much as Bol Bol. And like the crowd is way over on Bol Bol. I don't know what it is. There's more time that you put into him. There's some things that can happen with Bol Bol. So shout outs to him. Referees, man, we got to talk about these referees, bro. I don't know what's going on with these referees, but like shout outs to David, shout outs to Nate. These were 2 of the 3 referees who officiated this game today. They were dishing out technicals like it was hot sauce cotton candy. I don't know what the hell was going on, but they issued technicals to Bones Highland for clapping, for celebrating. Yes, they're just dishing out technicals for I don't know why. Devin Booker got a technical because he didn't agree with a no call that happened. Bradley Beal was disputing something where Paul George was defending him and it was a trip. But for some reason they called the foul on Bradley Beal and he was just disputing it with Nate. And he was like, technical. Like, what the heck's going on? Kawhi Leonard had a dispute, didn't like it, tech. And then last but not least, Russell Westbrook, I guess he was just on the wrong side of the court. They gave him a technical for that. So I think they issued 5 technicals today. And yeah, it was just rough. And even the announcers like, man, y'all gotta light it up a little bit, man. We're really giving technicals for people celebrating. Like, what's going on, man? Just let people enjoy the dang game. If they had an option, like Steve Kerr, they would be dishing out text to everybody out on the court, everybody in the seats because they're being too loud. So it's like, I don't understand. LineScores real quick. Not much here. Sadly, there wasn't much lead changes or ties at all. the Phoenix Suns just struggled throughout the entire game from beginning to end. They really started to find their stride. They finally started to get some stops going towards the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough for them to get any kind of momentum in today's game. Bench points was good to see. Phoenix was making some adjustments, and it shows they were able to get 40 points against the Clippers 28. And then points on turnovers, even though the turnovers wasn't awful, you know, it's not Golden State Warriors awful in terms of turnovers. The points did hurt them. Points on turnovers, Clippers got 26 to Phoenix's 16. Let's take a look at the box scores, shall we? Top scores for the LA Clippers: Kawhi Leonard with 30 points, Paul George with 33. We got James Harden, the system, at 22 points, while on the Phoenix side of things, we got Devin Booker shooting 35 points. Bradley Beal, 21 points. Shout out to Bradley Beal getting his stride back in. Eric Gordon with 16. And a great highlight indeed, Bol Bol, shooting 85.7% from the field, 100% from the three-point line. Pretty interesting stuff there for your big guy there. So when it comes to the standings on the west side of things, the LA Clippers will continue their winning streak. They are 21-12, and then the Suns will lose. And unfortunately, that streak of 4 has been broken. They're going to be 18-16, but they're still going to be 8th in the West. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hearing me talk. And hopefully everything is working. Yep, everything is good. 12 minutes in. This is cool. This is something I like to do. This is something that's easy for me to kind of get in and have a conversation with you. If there's anything in particular sports-wise you want to holler at your boy about, maybe we can have a conversation. But yeah, this is something I'm going to continue to try to do when there's a game. Golden State Warriors have a game, I'm going to have a little conversation about it afterwards. Or if the Suns has a game and I'm watching it, we're going to have a conversation about that. I'm not going to be here every single time, but I'm definitely going to give it a shot. And I really like it. In the last video we put out with the Warriors and the Magic, we got some people checking it out. We got some good feedback so far. People are liking it. People are watching. So I really do appreciate y'all doing that. And if you like this stuff, feel free to continue to watch something else is on my channel. We'll have more content sports-wise, maybe video game-wise down the road. But without further ado, or wrapping things up in conclusion, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you. We're at the end, so hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below. Let me know who your favorite team is. Don't forget to vote for your NBA All-Stars. That's creeping up on us pretty quick. And we'll see you in the next one, folks. Peace out.